Hey everybody, it's Donna from Tarot doing another all sign reading. And I don't know if I want to say I'm getting started late or early. I'm not sure what it is. I took a little bit of time off, and now that the fall is here, it's almost here. I'm back in swing. So let's do an all sign reading. We're going to do who or what to expect in love. And I am not going to take a whole lot of time. I'm just going to roll into this, but I do want to make sure I have volume. Let's make sure we have volume. All right, well, it'll start in a second. All right, so we're just going to get started. Oh, hey, Coop, how's it going? What's up? Hey. All right, do we have volume? Come on. We got commercials under that. All right, okay. Oh, look at stream. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't get stuck. Ooh. Missed you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I missed you too. I was taking time off. I went out boating. I did all kinds of stuff. And I'm even back into cycling because I kind of got away from my cycling too. All right. I'm going to forward this ad. Okay, cool. So I can hear myself. Okay. Ooh, but it's blurry. I don't like blurry. Oh, all right. Well. Yeah. Oh, I went out riding yesterday, and there was a big storm the day before. I got to the 6.2 mile spot, and there was a big ass tree across the road, and I was like, well, I guess I won't be going any further. So I'm still trying to get up to my 25 miles. I did 24 miles about 5 weeks ago, and then I've kind of pissed around doing not much since then. 5 here, 10 there, not a whole lot. All right, so let's get into this. Let's go into Aries, and I put do not disturb on my phone. Nobody's going to be bugging me. All right, so I'm going to use my banners. Okay, Aries. And it'll be at 2:10, we'll say. All right, Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Who or what to expect in love. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements. If you want a personal reading, reach out to me at areadingabove@gmail.com. These cards flipped out, so we're just going to go with it. Notice all the pentacles, Aries. Pentacles are money and resources, things of value. So, and it's blurry. Damn it. I'm having issues with my Wi-Fi. This thing is starting to piss me off. It has a hard time charging. Look, we're at 34% already. It dropped. It got up to 38 and it dropped to 34 in like no time at all. And overheats. I just got it. It overheats. It gets really hot and turns itself off. Not cool. All right. So let's see. Oh, and it's sticking. All right. Well, this will be interesting. Hopefully this video. So you have Capricorn energy, heavy. I mean, strong in this Aries. So you could be dealing with somebody with Sun, Rising, Venus, and Capricorn, or you could have it in your placements. This person's focused on their money, but they're very much willing to work with you. So is this a coworker? Is it I don't know. Is it somebody it could be a love relationship because it's supposed to be about love. But there's a lot of money here. More pentacles. Interesting. Look at all the pentacles. And you saw me shuffling. I shuffled like a crazy person before this video started, and I kept on shuffling. So, lots of pentacles. So is the focus on money and resources? Is it all about stuff or money? This person may feel like they want to work together with you, but they feel left out in the cold in some way. And it's got them stressed out. You got Taurus energy here, and you got Gemini energy with the 8 of Swords. But look, they got a love for you. So, and that's Scorpio energy. So, all right, cool. So what can you expect? So you could be dealing with somebody with Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, or Scorpio energy. But what can you expect? Because somebody feels left in the cold and they're stressed out, and they have a lot of love for you. So I'm going to cut from the center. What can you expect? Another Pentacle card. It's the Knight of Pentacles, which is a Virgo card. This person, they're going to offer you something of substance, something that you can count on. And I don't know if they're going to offer you money or a job or like a love partnership, but here's the thing. The person, they're very, they go the slow route. You can't rush them. They take their time. They get where they're going, but they take the slow and steady route. Very, I almost want to say middle of the road. I was about to say middle of the road and they don't veer off the path, but when I look in the background, it's like they go through all kinds of terrain. Like they're willing to go through anything to achieve whatever it is that they want. And they're willing to take as long as it's necessary. So somebody's going to offer you something. They're going to have a message, and they're going to offer you something, and it's going to be stable, and you can count on it. What is your response going to be? Okay. Now, some of you all might act smug. I'm just, as a warning, I'm not giving anybody a hard time, but you might act kind of smug. I'm not sure why. And for some of you, it might even make you want to lose touch with reality. So for anybody who drinks or, does any kind of drug or anything like that, it might, if it triggers you in some way, it might cause you to want to lose touch with reality. For those of you who do that. But you're actually going to feel like this is your wish. So this is your wish. Whatever this is, it gets offered to you. What advice do we have for you before I move on to Taurus? I'm going to pull from there. Okay. This is to me, even though this is not the Seven of Wands, it's still when it's your advice. It's a stand up for yourself and fight for what you want card. So if it were the Five of Swords, I'd say, speak your piece and say what you got to say, anything else. And patience. So you're going to be required to be patient, especially if you feel like if it's a love thing and you feel like the person takes too long to open up, to invest, to, share feelings or whatever, you're going to have to be patient because this is the card of patience here. This is Pisces energy for Aries, this is Leo energy, and this is Sagittarius energy. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Put the banner up. Taurus at 7:50. Ooh, I got wordy, didn't I? All right, I don't want to take all day on this. All right, so Taurus, rising and Venus. What can you expect in love? So let's see what's going on. And I'll shuffle really well so we don't end up with the same message for everybody. Oh, that almost wanted to pop out. Almost. And if you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other side placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If it's blurry, I apologize. This freaking thing is the bane of my existence. I'm going to take it back to AT&T and say, fix it. It's overheating. It won't charge. When it does try to charge, it overheats and turns itself off. When I unplug it, it drops down to nothing. Right now, because I just had it at 38, it's already down to 33. Yes, losing power by the second. One more reason why I need to get through this quickly. All right, so Taurus, what can you expect in love? Yeah, and see, I have this freaking thing right here, right next to everything, and I have one bar. How do I have one bar when it's right here, like right here? That doesn't even make sense. Lemon. All right, Taurus, what can you? Ooh, first card out of the gate, disappointment. I'm disappointed in this. This is heartbreaking for me. But yeah, disappointment, heartbreak. Libra energy there. Things are stuck. Yes, this is stuck. It doesn't want to work. Somebody out there's going, stop holding up your damn Wi-Fi. We don't care about your Wi-Fi. But yeah, you're going to be kind of heartbroken because things are going to be stuck in limbo. And Pisces, you guys, Libra and Pisces energy. I don't know if you're going to end up blocking somebody or somebody's going to block you. There's going to be defensiveness. That's Leo energy with the defensiveness card. Interesting. How do we go from, and it could be from a third influence because 2 threes, you got the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. It could be, you could be dealing with somebody and that you think is single or you think is available, but they may not be. And that might be heartbreaking because, three's a crowd. But how do you go from Three of Swords to Hangman to the Seven of Wands to the Three of Cups? Unless you end up blocking somebody and then now you're celebrating because you're like, thank God, man. That person was a pain in the ass. Yeah, this is Cancer energy, by the way. All right, so what exactly can you expect? An offer of love. This is a Pisces card. An offer of love from somebody, and it's real, it's genuine, you can count on it. What is your advice? Ooh, I almost want to say move on. I can't remember the card. I almost want to say move on because look at this. This is blurry as shit, man. I swear to God. If you can see this, because it's blurry as crap. I don't even have the light on. That's another thing. Should I turn the light on? I probably should. Cancer. Here, let me change the banner real quick. I don't have one for I'm turning the dang light on, but we'll just use Pets Are Freaking. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now that the freaking light is on. All right, so we're on Taurus. Go back. All right. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me because it should be clear. I have the freaking Wi-Fi box right here with us. It's as close as I can get to the equipment. And yet I have one bar. It is, I don't know if it's because everybody and their mother is on the internet at the same time. I don't freaking know. It's annoying. All right, so if this is your advice, usually this is a card of move on. Look at this. This is a Cancer card. And actually, now that I think about it, you got 2 Cancer cards. But in fact, the last 3 cards have been water signs, so there's that. You might have a lot of passion for somebody, but you feel like things are just stuck and like you can't release it. You can't show them what, you can't act on it. And I don't know if it's because the person is defensive. But I said, what can you expect? You can expect an offer of love and ask what your advice is. But look at this. Is it move forward with them or move on? Because I feel like it might be move on. Is it move forward with them? Actually, yeah, because you know what? That's interesting. So it is saying to actually move forward with them. And the reason I asked, is it? And this person is going to want to make things right. I don't know if you can see this because this is all blurry, but 6 of Pentacles is a card of making things right. And this, okay, so the signs that popped out, you got Libra, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Pisces again, and Cancer again. And this is Taurus. But yeah, the person wants to make things right. So, all right. Anything else that is coming up that you need to know? Anything you need to know, and then I'm going to move on to Gemini. Self-discipline is your friend. This is the Strength card. That's the card of holding back and being strong. So self-discipline is definitely your friend right now. So don't go all rushing in like, where angels fear to tread. Hold back a little bit. Hold back a little. All right. I think that's it. If there's no questions, I am going to move on to Gemini. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. 13:55. This pen is not writing worth a shit. I need a different pen. All right. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's blurry. I know. I apologize. And there's nothing I can do. After this reading, I'm going to go to AT&T and yell at somebody because I just got this new Wi-Fi box and it's right here around all the equipment. I'm as close as I can get to the Wi-Fi, clearly. And I have 1 bar out of 3 or 4. So, yeah, it's all blurry. My apologies. All right. If you like this, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. Gemini, who or what can you expect in love? Who or what can you expect in love? I'm going to give a good shuffle because I'm not trying to have everybody have all the same dang cards. Ooh. Okay, so who could be a Libra? The Justice card. What could be a legal situation? Now, Um, no, making things fair and balanced in some way. So let's say, for example, if you are in a situation in which the other person you share, for example, children with them, there may be, the courts may step in when it comes to like children's rights or child support or something like that, because this is usually a card of the justice system. But I was focused on the scales being balanced, so things are going to be made equal or even. If it does not involve the justice system, it's just a matter of things being made right. Another Libra card, Gemini. What are you dealing with? Could be, I mean, you might have something significant in Libra, but look at this. Clear boundaries are going to be drawn. Things are going to be balanced out and clear boundaries will be drawn. Is it going to be you doing it or is it somebody else? I don't know. We'll see. But this also could be a card of somebody being a little bit bitchy. Someone's losing sleep. Somebody is stressing out and losing sleep and actually maybe even having nightmares. So I don't know if you put up strong boundaries for somebody because you've had enough of their crap or you're not going to be dealing with any kind of toxic behavior, you've got them stressing. This is Gemini energy here with the 9 of Swords. And they're feeling left out in the cold. Taurus energy with the 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. They're feeling left out in the cold. They want to work together with you. And it could involve money, but they want to work together with you. To even things up, make things right. I don't know if you've put the fear of God in somebody or not. I don't know. You'll know your own situation. Like if you had to go to court for something and like you're like, I'm not playing with you anymore. We're not doing this. I'm not putting up with any crap. If it's like, for example, if it's child support, you're going to pay what you owe or whatever it is, All right. So do we have any advice for you, Gemini? What kind of advice do we have? Okay. This is going to sound very gold digger-like, and I don't mean it to come off that way. But only offer your love to somebody who has the ability to do what they say they're going to do, and the ability to meet you at least halfway. My God. So if you've been dealing with people who are, and we're all struggling to some degree, I think, at least in the United States and probably all over the world, because the economy is kind of the crapper right now. So a lot of people are struggling, sure. But if you're dealing with somebody who tries to financially take advantage of you, for example, your advice is offer love to somebody who is able to hold up their end of the bargain. And it almost gives gold digger vibes. Only offer love to somebody who's rich. That's not what I'm saying. But they're stable. They're financially stable and established. So Pisces energy and Taurus energy with that. All right. So anything else before we move on to Cancer? You're going to get noticed and recognized a lot. You might even get rewarded in some way, shape, or form, and get like compliments at work. You'll get compliments on your appearance, probably something. You're going to be getting Moonchild. What's up, yo? Hey, on time. Yeah. We're getting ready to do Cancer. But yeah, Gemini, you're going to get attention and you're going to get recognition. People are going to be giving you compliments, probably even on the job. I have a feeling. So you're getting noticed right now. And that's Leo energy with the 6 of Wands. So, okay, let's move on to Cancer. Oh, man. It's nice to be back in the swing. All right, Cancer is at, we'll say 1910. This pen doesn't work worth a crap. I'm not going to use this one for next time. All right, so I can't even read that. It's so scratchy and faint. All right, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If it's blurry, I apologize. I have my new Wi-Fi box here, right here, as close as I can get to it, and it's giving me 1 bar out of, I guess, 3 or 4. So my apologies. It's going to be blurry. I apologize. I'm going to do the best I can. Hopefully the next reading I'll do, somehow they'll have it figured out or fixed. All right, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who or what is coming towards you? What can you expect? If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. Let's do this, Cancer. All right. want to spend all day on this, especially since it's blurry. That's annoying. And I have my light on, my ring light. It was all dark earlier. All right, so let's see the first card out of the gate. Ooh, communication. Communication that cuts through the BS. I'm going to put it where you can see it. Hopefully you can see it and it's not blurry. This is air sign energy. So if it were to describe a person, it would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But communication, this is what you can expect. Somebody's going to reach out. They may want to step up in some way, take charge, boss up in some way. Aries energy with the Emperor. So if they've been kind of, I don't want to say wimpy or just not really showing any interest, not really putting any effort in, that's going to change. They even tell you that they have trust issues. They may feel like they've been through a lot, and they may tell you that you have Sagittarius energy with the 9 of Wands. But, they may feel like they've been through a war, and they might tell you, I've been through a lot, so I didn't know if you're going to be the same way, so maybe I was holding back just to see, how you're going to be, what kind of person you are, because I don't want to deal with the same kind of stuff that I went through in the past because it's given me PTSD and trust issues. So, okay. Somebody wants to take a chance with you. Now, I do get a slight reckless energy. This person may have their head in the clouds. So maybe, I don't know what it is. If it's a case of they were waiting, they had trust issues, they weren't sure if you were going to be like somebody from the past. But, Sono, thank you for the reading. I was eagerly waiting for your readings. Always read it. Oh, thank you. And if I butcher your name, I apologize. I think it's Sono. But yeah, so I'm glad they resonate. So this person may have been kind of holding back and hesitating because they didn't want to get hurt again, taken advantage of, or be disappointed again. And now they're feeling like, okay, maybe you're worth it. That like you somehow, some way, their mind has changed. I don't know how else to put that. So now they're willing to take a chance. But now it may have flipped the other way. So from them going from not trusting, have trust issues, and now they're a little too much, and now their head's in the clouds, and you got to be like, come back down to earth. But they want to take a chance with you, and that's Aquarius energy. I've seen other readers say it's Aries, but if you Google the crap out of it, you'll see that the full card is actually Aquarius. I think it resonates with the planet Uranus, and in modern astrology, Uranus is Aquarius. You said my name right. Oh, awesome! Because I don't want to butcher anybody's name. So awesome. Okay, so what is your advice? And I'm going to shuffle again and pull from the center of the deck. I just want to see what your advice is on this Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. From the center, your advice. One more. Okay, so focus on what's your wish. What's your wish? What makes you ultimately happy? Don't be smug. By the way, be careful when it comes to things that make you lose touch with reality. We all know what that means. Drugs, alcohol, whatever. Things that make you lose touch with reality. Just be careful with that. Don't be smug about it and go, oh, I can handle this. Just be careful. I had that feeling like I needed to warn you about that. And focus on your money and stability. Like if you get involved with somebody, just make sure there's stability there, that you're not going to be the one carrying financially things. And at the same time, you don't want somebody like, yeah, they're willing to take care of things financially, but they also are controlling and want to financially, I almost want to say hold you hostage. One of those relationships where the other person uses money to control you, and they make it so that you don't have any power over your own finances, and they trap you. They trap you with money. I don't know how else to put that. Whereas if you get to the point where you feel like you actually need them and couldn't go without them, that you couldn't make it without them. You don't want to be in a relationship like that. You don't want somebody taking advantage of you and trying to make you pay for everything, and you don't want somebody trying to be controlling and make it so that they trap you so that you need them financially. You don't want that. So focus on what's your wish and focus on stability. Just make sure that you can take care of you and that you don't have somebody trying to make you take care of them. Because equality. You want a two-way street. You have Pisces energy, and I almost said, well, it is Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, and I don't know why. For the love of God, like, as long as I read tarot, I will always trip over one. I'll always like have a Queen of Pentacles too. Like, I don't know why it doesn't seem like Capricorn to me, and I don't know why. It seems more like Virgo, to be honest with you. But all right, so that's your advice is to just focus on what your wish, what makes you happy, and focus on stability. All right, so anything else before I move on to Leo? I feel like I was beating a dead horse with that one. And I'll go over the signs again. All right, so anything else? I'll pull the top card, and we're going to move on to that. All right, so yeah. Be like, hold on to your money right now. If I don't know why, but I feel the need to tell you, just like watch your money right now. Be a little more, I don't want to say stingy, but just be careful with it. Hold on to it. If there's a matter of somebody trying to make you do something or see something that, like, they're trying to force you to see something, the way to do something that they want, that you don't feel comfortable with, also hold your ground. The Four of Pentacles is also a hold your ground kind of card, just like the Seven of Wands. All right, so you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, and Capricorn again. All right, let's move on to, I can already guess. Whenever I see my numbers like really, really high, or high for me for a reading, and then they drop significantly, I already know what person just went live. I already know because they do it every time. There's a reader that loves to take the audience from me, like, and they know they can because they've got a pretty significant subscription. Like, their numbers are pretty high, and I've got this small little channel. So they do it every time they see that I go live. They do it too. All right, so Leo, we are at 27. We'll say 27. All right, this pen is pretty, but it doesn't work with a gang. All right, so Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out who or what you can expect in love. Oh, and it's upright. It's upright. Look at this. This, if I can pick it up off the floor. This card, Four of Wands. Who or what can you expect in love? Commitment, stability. Leo, you always luck out. Yeah. And this is an Aries card. Somebody wants to commit to you or wants to boss up to you. They may want to move in with you, or you move in with them. Like, they may want to live together with you. Celebration, happiness. Man, that's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff, Leo. All right, so yeah, and it's blurry. I apologize for it being blurry. Leo, I have the Wi-Fi box, the brand new Wi-Fi box right here. It's as close as I can get it, and it's still blurry. I've got 1 out of 3 or 4 bars, and I apologize. It's just, it is what it is. All right, so did I already say if you like it, resonates, hit the like, I don't know, whatever. If you like it, hit the like button. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements. Let's do this, Leo. So you already start off with like the Four of Wands popping out, wanting to be seen, because it was face up. It wanted to be seen. It wanted to make it known. Walking away from something that's being that's been very disappointing. Leo, what have you dealt with that's very disappointing? I mean, it's Cups energy, so it could be a relationship, but a job, a friendship, a relationship, something that's just, it's not working out for you. It's not making you happy. So you're like, I'm going to take my 1 cup and see where what else is out there. Because it looks like they've taken 1 cup with them. 9 of Cups is happiness, your wish. So they took one of the 9 with them and left 8 behind. See this? So they're taking their 1 cup with them. And they're going to see what else is out there. They're like, I'm going to offer my love someplace else. So that's you. And you may be doing it. I almost want to say, if you walk away from someone or something, you might be doing it in the afternoon or evening. It might be a decision that's made or enacted upon in the evening or afternoon, because it looks like it's getting dark, like the moon is out. And that's Pisces energy there. More Pisces energy with the moon card. Yeah, a lot of focus on things, like it's almost like night. Things were kind of a little dark, a little bit gloomy and confusing, and you may have some fears about whether or not you are doing the right thing, which way you should go. But I'm going to say, don't worry. Things are going to they are going to look up. So there is fast communication. It's so funny. Wands is a communication card, even though like this Eight of Wands, sorry. Eight of Wands is a communication card, even though Wands is an action, the suit of actions. Swords is the suit of communication, but the Eight of Wands is always fast communication coming in. Fast movement, fast communication. Okay, so there's going to be some actions that are taken that either you take them or somebody else takes them that is going to be very confused. There's a lot of confusion surrounding these actions. Yeah, and you're moving on. So look at this. So if you've been dealing with any kind of if you've dealt with any kind of lies or betrayal or people keeping you in the dark about something, you're going to quickly move on because you're done with that. You're not dealing with that crap. What is your advice? Because it looks like, and it could be this person that's offering you stability that you are like, no. They may want to offer you stability. They may want to move in with you, but you're like, no, this is not working. And it could be someone who's being shady and trying to keep you in the dark in some way. So what is your advice? Pulling from the center. Okay, is it new? I'm going to cut the deck and ask, is it new? Is it new? Yes. Okay. Even though it's a card from the past, this deck is answering me that yes. So is it a person from the past? Okay, yeah. And it's somebody you cut off. All right, so interesting. So I asked your advice, what your advice is. You got the Two of Cups, and I was like, okay, that's a connection. That's not really advice. That's be loving and share love. But as soon as I saw this card, I got it's ordained. Like it's spiritually, the universe is behind it. I always resonate. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So, and then I got the Hermit card, which is like things being kind of quiet and introspective. So I thought, okay, let me ask: is this somebody new, a new connection that's coming into the universe? Is like totally behind this. It's sanctioned by God, the universe. It's like a I don't want to say karmic, but it's approved, but like approved by God, universe, whatever, the angels. So it's a connection that's definitely supported by the universe. Why the Hermit card? I was like, So I said, is it new? And I got a yes. The Six of Cups is a yes card, but interestingly enough, the Six of Cups is also a card having to do with the past, going down memory lane. So it might be a new beginning with somebody from the past. Is it with somebody from the past? No. That's weird. Okay, so you do. So it's going to, in some way, shape, or form, involve the past. Maybe it's somebody from your past, but you've never dated them. If that makes sense. Somebody you know from the past, but you've never dated them. And it might be somebody you grew up with, that you were children with. But you have a new connection coming in. It's approved by God. I don't know how else to put that. It's ordained by the universe. And you've got Cancer, you have Scorpio, and you have Virgo as the signs here, and then Taurus with the Six of Cups. Or, no, that's Scorpio. My bad. Scorpio with the Six of Cups. I don't know why I thought that was Taurus. But the Hermit card. So there's a lot of introspection. What is your advice with this person, this new connections coming in, before I go on to Virgo? Look at your options. Get very clear about what your options are, but get very clear about who or what is offering what. What you're really being offered by who. Get very clear about that. Don't let anybody love bomb you and put all kinds of charming words and try and get your head all up in the clouds. Don't do that. Yeah, but I like this. And it looks like it's a new start in love with somebody you've never dated or been involved with romantically, but someone from your past, maybe somebody that you grew up with or went to school with or something like that, and you were young, when you were younger. So just be very clear about what you're being offered. All right, so I'll go over the signs, and I'm going to hide all Venus and Leo. Oh, hey, Terry, what's up? Yeah. All right, so you have Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio again, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, and Scorpio again. A lot of Scorpio. Just noticed that. A lot of Scorpio, Leo. All right, so let's move on to Virgo. We'll say 35-55. All right. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Did I change the... Oh, I did? Okay, I didn't change here. There's a delay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's blurry. I apologize. I'm having technical difficulty. I'm doing the best I can. I just got this brand new Wi-Fi box, which is here with us as close as you can get to it, right? So I should have good reception. But out of 3 or 4 bars, I have 1. So it's blurry. And I don't know if it's because it's Labor Day. It is literally Labor Day in the United States. Today is Labor Day. So everyone and their mother is on the internet probably right now. So that could be something to do with it. I don't know. Maybe I need to pick times when people are less on the internet or that's not so clogged up. Don't know. All right. If you like this, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's do this. And that just changed dramatically. That was a hiccup. All right. So, oh, and it's stuck. Stuck. It just got stuck. Hi, Tara. Happy Labor Day. Fired up. What's up? Happy Labor Day. Here I am. All right. So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can't shuffle enough because I don't want to have everybody getting the same card. All right. So, let's see. Virgo, who or what do you have? What can you expect in love? Who or what can you expect in love? Lover's card. This is Gemini energy. A soulmate. That's what this is. It's soulmate energy. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that it's somebody that's good for you. I'm going to put that out there right now because just because somebody's a soulmate, like a person who you may have a very tumultuous friendship, work relationship, or love relationship, or family relationship could be a soulmate. I'm just putting that out there, so don't get all lovey-dovey about it. Let's be very clear about that. I'm not trying to pee on anybody's parade, but this person is somebody who's very nurturing. So it's a soulmate, and this is Cancer energy here. It's, soulmate energy, but also somebody, it represents someone who's very nurturing and motherly like, regardless of your gender or their gender or whatever. They're very nurturing and compassionate and empathic or whatever. They are very much focused on their own healing and self-love, which is a good thing. So they're not going to come off as super toxic, so that's good. What else? Healed. I'm not going to hold that, but very healed. Hopeful. I like this. This is actually really good energy, Virgo. The star card is really good energy. Okay, so why is the 5 of Pentacles here? This is a card of usually like not having what you need, like not having the resources, feeling poor, or feeling left out in the cold in some way. Stressing out. Interesting. So, all right, I just want to see why that's here. Look at this. So, I don't know. We'll see if this represents somebody from the past or what, but so look at these cards. You have feeling left out in the cold, stressing out, losing sleep, having nightmares, feeling rejected or being rejected or rejecting somebody. Why are those? That's not great energy. So why is that here? What's going on with that? If in the past, I don't know if it's in the past or not, but we're going to go with that. If in the past you had a situation in which either you, because you needed to make money or somebody else needed to make money, you may have felt ignored. While you're tapping in. Thank you. You may have felt ignored. They may have felt ignored. There was possibly stressing out, overthinking things, and feeling rejected. But here's the thing. Communication is always very important. So if you let, like if you, for example, if you don't have time for somebody because you have to work, you got to make money, and you're going to be working, like, let's say at your job, you're working a lot of overtime. So you don't have time to like hang out with them or talk to them, whatever. Let them know. Don't assume that they're going to psychically know or they'll figure it out. That's not how it works. And the same with them. They need to let you know and not just assume that you're going to figure it out. Like, no, all of a sudden they're there and then now they're not. Like, or all of a sudden you're there and now you're not. There's communications necessary. Because it looks like there may have been, I'm feeling like it's in the past, but I'm not totally sure. I'm going to go with past. If it's in the future, just know this, if this happens, make sure there's communication and both parties are very clear about what's going on. I'm not ignoring you. I just need to really focus on work right now. They've got me busting my hump or whatever, if you own your own job, I've got a lot of sales coming in right now, a lot of work to do, a lot of whatever it is. If you do graphics, I got a lot of websites to design, or I got a whatever it is, make sure that there's communication. We broke up and yes, I believe we were soulmates. Aw. That makes me feel a kind of way. So what is your advice going forward? Make sure things are made right. Make sure there's equal give and take, and make sure that things are made right. That there's fair reciprocity. So, both people should be given equally. And be willing to be charitable. But make sure things are balanced. If you can see this card, this is the, giving charity, being fair, and giving to people, and things are being fair and balanced. The scales of, justice there. So it's all a card of making things right. So that's your advice is make things right, or make sure things are made right, that things are fair. And don't wait. So say what you got to say and don't wait. Don't hold back and expect, well, if I wait and see how things go, if you have something to say it. Don't hold back. The signs that have popped out, you have Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini again, Cancer again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Gemini. I think Gemini, Cancer, and was it Taurus? Yeah, all repeated. All right, so let's move on to Libra. All right, hopefully that answers some things. All right, so Libra is at 4315, we'll say. Here's me writing with a pen that doesn't want to write. Look, it's pretty, right? It's pretty. It's not great. Terry, thank you. All right, so let's see. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this is blurry, I apologize. I just got a new Wi-Fi box because it I am typing out y'all a message. Now it's lagging. My apologies. Yeah, and now it'll take a minute for that to even upload. So, yeah, okay, so now you can see it. I don't know what's up with this thing. Unless it's because I'm trying to do this when everyone and their mother is on the internet and it's slowing things down. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Libra, my apologies for the blurriness. If it freezes up, just be patient. That's all I can ask. So if you like this, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. And I got to do this quickly because this Wi-Fi box is discharging its battery in 2 seconds flat. And it's a brand new Wi-Fi box. Ugh, technology. Oh. All right, so Libra, who or what can you expect in love? Okay, could be travels. Could be distance travels. And this also is a card of the internet. I always see the world card representing the internet in some way. So you might be meeting somebody over the internet. You or somebody else could be stressing out about the distance, or someone acting distant. There's a need for healing, but there's hope. Interesting. So even if you or somebody else is stressing out and losing sleep, there's a reason to be hopeful. So that's good. Virgo just got this. And I shuffled. So this is like soulmate energy. So do you have a soulmate coming in? I do. I swear to God, I shuffled. I will shuffle again. Very well. But it's look like you have a soulmate coming in who is very nurturing and empathic, maybe intuitive, but they're very almost like motherly type presence. Like they're very giving and protective, and kind. So, so far the signs that you're getting, the signs, all the fixed signs, that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius again, Gemini again, Cancer. All right, so what kind of advice do we have for you? What's going on? What kind of advice do we have for you? I'm just curious because it looks like there may be distance that causes some stressing out, need for healing, but there's hope. There's a soulmate that's coming in, who or what to expect in love, a soulmate that's very nurturing and very, very protective. Okay, but still, look at this. It's like there's feeling like you've been in a fight, in a battle, you've been through a lot. Is this you or this other person? Is it the other person? I'm going to cut the deck to answer the question. Yeah. And this person might rush in to tell you that, actually. So there's some soulmate energy coming in. They're very protective and motherly. They may have trust issues. They feel like they've been through a lot of crap, and they're going to come rushing in to tell you that. Okay. So what is your advice? What is your advice? Be very clear, very, very honest. Don't take any kind of crap. Let people know where they stand, what you're, like where you stand on things. Don't let anything be murky. Don't let anything, I don't see it here, but don't let anything be, like the moon card, murky or, confusing. Be very clear and honest with people. King of Swords is your energy. Very mature with your words too, obviously. Don't, if you're tempted to be kind of childish or snarky, just don't. Just don't. Speaking of being snarky with words, but because you go from the King to the Page of Swords, I'm just going to say be cautious. That might actually be a concern. You might be finding yourself being tempted to be kind of petty. Don't do it. You're going to have to resist the urge and just be mature with your words. But I am not going to say not to do a little bit of snooping and spying. I mean, hey, maybe there's something you need to find out. I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with, digging through someone's social media. Because if this is your advice, look at this. I'm not telling you to gossip, because this could be a card of gossiping too, but I'm not going to tell you to gossip. I'm going to tell you to do a little snooping. Go ahead. But yeah, be very mature with your words. What else? Anything else? I think that's it. I'll talk this one. Yeah. And by the way, focus on, you got new money coming in. I don't know what it is, but you've got money coming in, that, new stuff. All right. So the signs that popped out, Libra, you have, again, did I ever mention those? Oh, I did. Okay. So Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aquarius again. Pages are all the signs, just like the aces. Aces and pages are all the signs in a suit. So this is all the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is all the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then you got Gemini again with the Knight of Swords. All right. So let's move on to Scorpio. So I can apologize to them for it lagging. I don't know what to do because it seems like every time things are blurry or something. Last time I was recording, I had a fly that got in and he was all over the place. And I was just like, please don't. I'm trying to record. Get out. 50-15 for Scorpio. That was annoying. That was very annoying. Scorpio, Sun and Rising of Venus. If this ends up lagging or being blurry, my apologies. I'm going to ask for your patience because I have a brand new Wi-Fi box. It's right here, right as close as I can get to it. And yet I have, do I have any bars? Oh, okay. I had 1 bar out of 3 or 4. Now it doesn't have that shown up. So maybe it's going to be clear now. Maybe it's going to be okay. That's cool. Because it was showing me 1 bar out of 3 or 4. And it was blurry as crap. All right, Scorpio, Sun and Rising Venus. If you like this, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun and Rising or Venus. Let's do this, Scorpio. Let's find out who or what to expect in love. And I'm trying to shuffle really well because I'm not trying to have everybody get the same dang cards. All right, so let's see. Who or what to expect in love? Well, this is a card of work. It's not so much cups energy. This is a Virgo card. Is it somebody who's willing to work on it? Or is it that you're going to find yourself putting a lot of work into something or somebody? Because it's supposed to be about love, right? This is an offer. So you're going to get an offer with somebody. It's somebody who's very timid, I guess is the best. They're kind of shy. I don't know if they have self-worth issues. That's usually the Page of Pentacles. But this person, I hope they're not immature. I don't think so. I don't think they're immature. But they're very shy. They might be afraid of rejection. I'm not sure. But you get the Page of Cups. And that is all the pages and the aces are all the signs of a suit. So this would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Walking away. Pisces energy would be walking away from something card. Did you put a lot of work into somebody? Now, okay, for those of you who did put a lot of work into something and the person ended up being emotionally immature, whatever, and you walked away from it and put it into it, that might actually have a positive effect on your money. Because with the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, 8 is a number of power and wealth. So putting in the work, you shouldn't, if you feel like you wasted your time, don't feel like you wasted your time, if that's the case. Okay, so there's going to be a person that comes in that's going to be, and this gives off masculine energy. So regardless of your gender or the gender of the person that you're interested in, someone who gives off, this is like sex god vibes. Somebody who's very very sexy, very passionate. I don't know. He's just somebody that is very confident, gets a lot of attention, is very attractive, and you're really into this person. Even if they're not the most attractive person in the world, for some reason, you're so drawn to them that you find them very attractive because you're just magnetically drawn to them. And that's Leo energy with the, okay, I don't know if it's somebody from the past. I don't know if it's somebody you have history with. I don't know. But the 6 of Cups did come up. And that's usually a card of the past. Going down memory lane. So it could be somebody from the past. It could. And that's Scorpio energy. You got Scorpio, the Page and the 6 of Cups. Interesting. You're going to have a decision to make. Now, if this is somebody that you've walked away from and they're coming back and they know that you have a hard time resisting them, and you do have history together, then you're going to have a decision to make of which way you're going to go. And it might, I don't know, it might be a hard decision. What kind of decision is it? I'm going to pull from the center deck. What kind of decision is this? Yeah, decision because you feel stuck. You're making this decision because you feel stuck. Things have been in limbo, possibly. Almost, if it's a case where the person has enjoyed keeping you stuck, That's not good, and I can understand why you would want to walk away from something like that, regardless of how hot they are. regardless of how much history you have with them. Um, yeah. All right. So, what is your advice? I'm going to shuffle first because we're not having issues. We're not having that. We're not going to have the same dang cards coming up twice. All right. So, I'm going to pull from the center. What is your advice? And I'm going to take that one too because it held on. Well, this card is a card of taking a chance. So your advice, take a chance. But as advice, I'm going to say be cautious. Take a chance, but be cautious. Why would I say cautious with the Five of Cups? Well, because in the past, you've been disappointed, right? This is the card of disappointment. And this card can be a card of someone being reckless. So that's why I'm going to say take a chance, but be careful. Don't be careless. Be careful and remember what you've dealt with in the past that was disappointing to you. That you don't want to deal with that crap again, right? So take a chance, but be mindful of what you've already dealt with that was disappointing. So, with that said, I'm going to move on to Sagittarius in 1 second. We have Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces again, Aries, Aquarius, and Scorpio again. Lots of Scorpio. Maybe you dealt with another Scorpio or somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Scorpio. I don't know. All right, so let's go on to Sagittarius. One of my favorite signs. All right, so 56, 55. Probably just because that's where my moon is, but moon in Sag, man, especially when you have if you have a chart where it could be real easy to be like depressed or in the doldrums, having moon in Sag is a saving grace. Okay, so are things in limbo with someone? This is a Pisces card, but have you dealt with or are you dealing with things right now being in limbo? Are you dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Pisces, or do they have Pisces conjunct their Sun or their Ascendant, so they come off as a Pisces? Or what I say, Neptune. Do they have Neptune conjunct their Sun or Ascendant, so that they come off as a Pisces? But things are in limbo. I'm going to shuffle again because I'm not having any kind of bullshit going on. All right, so okay. You're going to get an offer of love. Is this person emotionally immature or are they just shy? I guess we'll see. Things are kind of in limbo. Yeah, see, so I'm going to say that they're probably emotionally immature because you're going to walk away. They're going to offer love, but it's not going to be, it's not the King of Cups. It's very, I don't know if you're dealing with somebody that is afraid of rejection. Maybe that's it, Sag. Think about it. Things are in limbo. If the offer is from somebody that things are in limbo with, then they offer love. But it's like, dude, you gotta, ma'am, sir, whoever you are, you gotta boss up. And maybe because you're like, you know what, it's just too little, too late, or they're not bringing it to the table. You're like, I'm walking away because this is not doing anything for me. I'm tired of things being boring and no movement. You're going to be like, this ain't going anywhere. So, you know what though? When you do, so have no problems, Sagittarius. I think most of y'all have no problems walking away from crap that doesn't work out. You're like, I don't deal with it. I'm not dealing with this. It's not worth it. As soon as you walk away, look what you have. 10 of Cups. Let me show you again. 10 of Cups. That would make for a good thumbnail. I'm just saying. But yeah, when you walk away, you walk into happiness. That's actually, you know what? You gotta let out the clutter to let the light in. You know what I'm saying? Get the clutter out so the sunlight can come in. And that in your life. Get the clutter. Walk away. Get that clutter out. This is the clutter. This is the clutter that's in your life that you're getting out so that the sunlight can come in, so you can be happy. Yeah. Okay. So I want to ask what your advice is. I'm going to shuffle real quick. All right, no. So, what is the advice? Good Lord, all these. Again, if you felt left out in the cold and like things are just there's too much competition or whatever the heck, and things have been too stuck. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's kind of stingy. You want things to be right. You want things to be fair and balanced. So you know what? Focus on that. Focus on things being fair and balanced. Hold your position too. Don't let somebody like try and make you see things their way. And when it's like, that's not how. No, that's not. If somebody tries to kind of force like an opinion or a way upon you that you don't feel comfortable with, stand your ground. I know it's not the Seven of Wands, but this is also a stand your ground card. Yeah, focus on things being fair and balanced. Now, if somebody has taken advantage of you financially or some other way that's really caused you a huge loss, or if they're harassing you and they just will not leave you alone, you might have to involve the legal system. That might be necessary. I don't know. For some of you all, that might be. All right, so I feel like that's all we needed to hear, right? If things have been in limbo and somebody's just not bringing it, you're walking away, you're like, I didn't know. And then you're going to walk into happiness. And it could be because someone making you feel left out in the cold, feel like there's too much competition. They've been, kind of stubborn, maybe stingy. They just don't really show much emotion. Focus on things being fair and balanced. All right, so the signs before I go on to Capricorn are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Pisces again, Sag, are you dealing with a Pisces? A Libra, Leo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Even though I always think of this as a Taurus card because Tauruses are stubborn and they do hold on to money. Some Tauruses can squeeze what's the expression? Squeeze a dollar till the eagle screams or something like that. Squeeze a penny till Lincoln screams. If you're in the United States, we use dollars and pennies. But the dollar back in the day, the old silver dollars had an eagle on the back of them. So that's why the expression came from. Squeeze a dollar till the eagle screams. They were talking about those the silver dollars. But squeeze a penny till Lincoln screams because the modern day penny has a Lincoln on it. Former president. All right, so yeah, there's that. So Capricorn, good reading for Cappies, please. CB, I will do my best. You know what? Your name, CB. There is a huge. Okay, Jack Tripper. Some dude calling himself Jack Tripper is commenting on all this stuff in the Winchester Facebook groups, and I just looked, and they're like living in Los Angeles, and I guess unless they just moved here. Okay, so but CB recently, how do I put this? There's been a lot of regulations. We'll just say that that affect me because of where I live and where I work and everything like that. That have to do with we'll just say herbal relaxation. We all know what I'm talking about. If I were to say, because I don't want to say the word, I don't know if they're going to try and, if certain words, what? Oh, okay, I don't know. Maybe they're saying they're in the, I'll look later and see what that person's saying. But anyway, so let's do a good reading for Cappies. But yeah, there's been a lot of rules and regulations recently, uplifting of rules and regulations that have to do with a certain herb that is not used in cooking. It's used for relaxation. Yay. So CB, I thought CBD. That's why I said that. But yeah, I was thinking CBD oil when I saw your name. And it made me think of the rules. All right, so yeah. Where I live, let's just say restrictions have been lifted, both in my state and at work. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. You like CBD? Yeah. I mean, I've tried CBD oil for anxiety, but it didn't quite. But I won't say what else I do or do not like or what I support. I'm just gonna say I have no problem with people using something that's a natural plant that grows and you don't have to do anything to it except for dry. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. Yep, that's all I'm gonna say because I don't know how YouTube is about certain things. So, Capricorn, let's see. Capricorn is at 1:4:55. All right, Capricorn. Hopefully we are not going to be blurry. Hopefully we're not going to be blurry. Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Venus. I have a brand new Wi-Fi box. Hopefully it's working correctly and it won't lag or drag. Okay. If you like this, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. All right. So, yeah, I don't have any issues with people doing that at all. I feel like it was villainized in the past because of Hearst. What was his name? William Hearst, I think. Look up, if you care, look up the newspaper magnate that insisted we use regular traditional pulp wood to make paper instead of hemp. I can't look at any of that Facebook stuff because I am not able to right now. All right, so Capricorn. Who or what can you expect? Here's a Capricorn card. Look at this. You focusing on your stability. That's nice. Happiness. Getting your wish. Oh, but stressing out. Even though, what? Okay, Capricorn, look at this. You're going to be focused on your coin. And when your wish comes in, it's going to stress you out. I don't know why. I don't know why it's going to stress you out. But it's going to make you happy. And there's a soulmate connection here. Oh, I watch you now. I am partial. Wait, is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying. But yes. So, Capricorn, while you're focused on your financial stability and not really paying attention to love, and you're just like, okay, I'm taking care of me. Your wish comes in and it's going to stress you out. And I don't know why. Maybe we should ask why it's going to stress you out. It's because you're like, it's too good to be true. Because you're going to be happy. Look at this. Look. I can't really. Okay, yeah, I'll show it like that. But let's just hold this up. This is what it's going to make you feel. You're going to feel this. You're going to be happy. And if you partaking, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, so you're going to be happy. Are you afraid of being happy? Are you thinking it's too good to be true? I think that's what's going to happen. You're going to think it's too good to be true. And you better not sabotage it, Capricorn. I'm not playing. You better not sabotage it. Ooh. Okay, so what is your advice so that you don't mess it up? You doing that? So while you're focused on your coin and this wish comes in, who's a soulmate, who's going to make you very happy, and you're going to stress out about it. What is your advice? And I'm going to pull from the center. Okay. First of all, don't wait around for somebody to take the lead. Don't be controlling. But I'm not because nobody likes somebody being controlling. But at the same time, take the lead, take charge, take action, boss up. Don't sit back and expect the other. I think normally Capricorns have no problem with taking the lead. I believe. I could be wrong. Maybe you got a little too much Pisces in you. I don't know, where you kind of like want to hang back. But yeah, or too much Sagittarius energy where you just want to take, go with the flow. No, in this case, take charge. Yeah, put in the energy, put in the effort. Show up. This is the card of showing up, isn't it? Isn't that the card of showing up? It is. It totally is. This is you showing up, taking charge. So what other? Okay, yeah, and I want to say announce your feelings, and make sure that you're heard. Make sure that the other person knows where you stand, how you feel, like all that. Be very clear. Look at this. This card is, if any card says, make sure that you're heard, this is it. And also, I don't know if it's, now normally this is a card of reviving things from the ashes from the past. I don't think, it could be, but I don't think this is somebody from the past. I feel like this is new, like something brand new. And as I say that, my eyes are focused on the sun, almost like clarifying, yes, it's definitely something new. So in this case, it's you making sure that you are heard, making a I want to say final judgment, but maybe if you've been dealing with idiots, and a lot of duds, then this will be you making a final decision. Like this is the one. That's the final decision card. So that's good, actually. And it may be a very important relationship that's very impactful for you. The reason I say that is because the last 4 cards I pulled out, if you look how I pulled these out, I pulled out Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords, then Sun, Lovers, Emperor, Judgment card. The last 4 cards were all major arcana. That tells you that this is a very important, impactful relationship, and that's good. You'll be happy. It's very soulmatey. I don't see anything bad in this, even though you're going to stress out. Try to calm down. What's on the bottom of the deck? Do not reject this person to try to get them to chase you. I don't know who needs to hear that, but just don't do that dumb crap. I don't think majority of you will, but if there's a person that tries to play games by rejecting them to make them chase, do not do that. You will sabotage things, and you'll be the one like sitting there feeling, bored and disappointed and like, what happened? So don't reject the person. Don't play games. Don't try to make them chase you. If they do that to you, call them out on it. Call them out on it. Like, make sure they know exactly how you feel about that. Don't tell them, I'm not going to tolerate it. I will not. Maybe somebody else will, but I won't. So just be really clear about that too. So you have Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Gemini again, Aries, and Scorpio. And on the bottom was Cancer. All right, so let's move on to Aquarius. And at 1:12:10, we'll say 1:12:10. Hopefully it's not blurry. Hopefully it doesn't lag. All right, so assuming it's not going to lag or be blurry. Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Let's see who or what you can expect in love. And if you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Rising, or Venus. And oh, great, there's a fly in here now. I just bragged about how, like, last time I had to deal with a stupid fly that got in my house and then wanted to, like, be annoying pain in the ass while I was trying to record, just being a pain. And I said, I'm kind of shocked, I'm not dealing with that. But then I had this thing, brand new Wi-Fi with lagging, so then I was dealing with that. So I was bragging about how I didn't have to deal with the stupid fly, and one just showed up making sure it's seen. Awesome. Just freaking awesome. Aquarius, let's find out who or what you can expect in love. All right, and I shuffled like crazy because I don't want the same cards coming up over and over again. Okay, are you taking on some kind of responsibility? Now, if it's a person, it could be somebody that you feel is kind of a burden in some way, possibly. You may have to shoulder. In fact, when I went like this, I'm like, it might be irritating to you. You might find yourself being irritated because you have to shoulder a lot of burdens as a result of dealing with this person. I'm not saying it's necessarily bad yet, but because this also is the card of taking on responsibility. When you get involved in a serious relationship, there's going to be responsibility. You can't just like do whatever you want, whenever you want, and not think about the other person. You suddenly have another human being to consider before you do stuff. You might have to text or call somebody and go, hey, if you don't hear from me, it's just because blah, 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 blah. You might have to communicate with somebody. So you have to take on responsibilities, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That is a Sagittarius card, by the way. If someone has already wronged you in some way, okay, someone just screeched their tires. They're going to make things right. They want to make things right. If it is not that, then it's just a matter of somebody being very, very generous with you for some reason. But the fact that this followed this other card, you having to be, there could be a situation in which you're going to feel as if something is unfair, not balanced, and it's a burden for you because maybe you're having to be the generous one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so there's a new start in love. A new start in love. You're being patient. Okay, there's patience here. That's good, but this is good. Things are balanced out and emotionally balanced. Okay. Why is heartbreak here? Why? I'm going to pull from the center because I want clarification. Why is heartbreak here? I don't know if you have already got involved with somebody physically and in some way, shape, or form, it ended up being a burden. Maybe it got too physical too fast. I don't know. But I said, why is heartbreak here? And this is the card. This is like the sex card. We all know what the Ace of Wands looks like, and that's what it represents. Two aces, new beginnings. So you're going from burdened to things being made right, or reciprocity, somebody being generous, new start in love, you're trying to be patient, and you end up being heartbroken. Why? Maybe the new start is just this. You think it's a new start in love, and it's not necessarily love. It's more focused on that. Because I said, why the heartbreak? I'm going to pull from the center again. Why the Three of Swords is here? Yeah. Okay. Aquarius. I don't know your gender, the gender of the person you're interested in, or persons. You might be an equal opportunity, like both gender. I don't know. But one thing I do know, when I ask about this card, first this and then this. So yeah, you are going to find yourself, I hate to give that, you know what, Aquarius, you always get tough love from me because you always, I don't sugarcoat it. You got to admit that, right? I don't sugarcoat it. I don't necessarily enjoy giving information to you that is going to be disappointing. I don't want to be the one that disappoints. I would rather you get the Leo readings. Leos always seem to like fall in, like they always have a golden horseshoe up their butt whenever I do readings for them. Like the readings are always good, and yours, I feel like half the time I'm always delivering like information that I feel kind of like, damn, why the buzzkill? I don't want to be the buzzkill. So I apologize if that's what I'm coming across. But yes, you're going to have a situation in which you're going to feel burdened. Things will be made right. There's a new start in love. You try to be patient, and in doing so, while you're trying to be patient, you're going to end up getting heartbroken because it is, in effect, going to be just another F boy, F girl. It is. It is. They're just looking for, if it's a male, they're just looking for a little lipstick on their dipstick. If it's a female, she just wants to put lipstick on. You know what I'm saying. You know where I'm going with this. So, yeah, no, they're just a player. And you thought it was love, and it's actually that. So I'm sorry. I wish I could give happy. Okay, so what is your advice? Let's do that. Let's go to your advice, because that's just way to be a buzzkill, Donna. I'm harshing your buzz. I'm sorry. If CB is still here. I'm harshing their buzz. Okay, advice. Okay. That's a great card to get for advice, just so you know. It's not the easiest card to read when it comes to advice, but it usually goes along with another card. But it's not. There's some great cards that come out, and some of the best cards to get are like the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun card, the Star. Those are all great cards to get. Okay. This is karma. This is soulmate. Together, what do you get? You get karmic soulmate. What is your advice, though? I still want, because if it's this person, I feel like it could be referring to somebody else that's new, that's coming in, that after you deal with the fuck with, okay? So, out of the center, just to clarify again, what is your advice? You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and you're going to have to get out and about to meet somebody who is worth a damn. Because now you're going to continue to feel this way, burdened, if you keep dealing with this, which is the F boy, F girl, when you're looking for this, like love. And it's going to end up leaving you feeling this way, which is heartbroken. And I know I just got is it a text? Oh, it's a missed call. Okay. Well, I can't answer right now. Thank God I put on Do Not Disturb, huh? I will just let them know. Still recording. Yeah, so in order to meet this person that's your, and karmic soulmate is not necessarily a bad thing. I've heard so much bad press about it, but actually it could be a great thing. It can be good or bad. Karmic doesn't necessarily mean, and soulmate, neither one means good or bad. It just means somebody that's going to make a big impression on your life. But you're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to put yourself out there, maybe do a little bit of traveling and get out of your comfort zone. Put yourself out there and do some traveling, whatever. Get out and about to meet somebody new. And I think when you do, you're going to meet somebody who's very, very important. Like they're going to make a big impression on your life. And I'm hoping a very positive impression. Knight of Pentacles is not a bad card. When I was just trying to get a feel for where I said, hopefully a good impression. This is not a bad impression. It is somebody who, they are willing to go the distance for you. This is Virgo, by the way. They take their time getting somewhere. They're very logical, level-headed, very, steady as she goes, and they take their time because good things come to those who wait. Good things are worth having. Good things are worth working for, and things that come to you quickly, leave you quickly, but things that, it takes time, they last. Things that you put in a lot of time in and effort, they're more willing to last. So, yes, this is not actually bad. It might, if you're wanting somebody to like rush and be quick, they're not. This particular person is not going to be fast, but they're going to be reliable and dependable, and that's going to be what you want. So the signs that pop up before we go to Pisces, we have Sagittarius here. I'll do like this. Sagittarius, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius again, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag, Leo, Sagittarius again, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Virgo. All right, so what's on the bottom? High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition. That's a Cancer card. All right, so let's go on to let's go on to Pisces, and I'm going to pick up all these friggin' cards that just decided to explode all over the place. Ooh, look, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, all these cards went everywhere. All right. Okay. Ooh, I like. Look at some of these cards of love, Playboy. Wow. Final decision that leads to commitment. What in the heck is going on here? I saw the Ten of Pentacles first, and that's like home, family, roots, offer of love. Okay, so you do have really good things coming, Aquarius, before I move on to Pisces. I think this bleeds over into Pisces reading because if you're a cusper on the Aquarius Pisces cusp, then yeah, there's gonna be a person that you're gonna have a lot of passion for that's coming in. Oh, it's my dog. Pudge, Rosie, I don't know who's doing that, but knock it off. All right, so let's move on to Pisces. Girls, whoever's doing that, knock it off. 120. Maybe she's stuck. She might be stuck. 40. All right, so 123.40. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I just realized I'm sitting here in my cycling shorts. Because I just crossed my legs and I was like, oh, I still have my cycling shorts on. Because I went cycling today earlier. All right, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this ends up lagging or being blurry, I apologize now. It's been behaving itself since, I think, the Sagittarius reading. I don't know which one of my pets is doing that, but they can knock it off. But I have this here, so hopefully it's behaving itself now. So let's just see what happens. All right, so you could be dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus and Sag. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. Let's see. Okay. Got an Aries coming in, maybe. Somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Aries. Somebody wants to boss up, take charge. Hopefully not be controlling. We'll see. Okay. Cards are just popping out now. And I'm not normally one of those people that's like, oh, let's see what pops out. No, I'm like, okay, am I a shitty shuffler? I usually I shuffle until it feels right, and then I pull. There's some healing. You know what? Right? Okay, so there's gonna be a person that comes in, and they're gonna be very take charge. I think first of all, you have every reason to be hopeful because this is a good thing. They're gonna be very healing for you in some way, and it's gonna be very public. And you're going to be getting recognition on the job and in public in general. You're going to be getting compliments and recognized and noticed. And maybe it's because you've healed. I don't know. A lot of you are doing some healing and it's working out. You have options coming your way. You're going to be confused. You're going to be like, I don't know what to choose. I'm not sure. Pisces, y'all do have an issue with that, do you? You're like, you all get lots of options and you never know what, who or what. You're like, but I like this one. I like this one. It's very, who else is like that? Gemini, a little bit. Okay, so look for, you're gonna have a lot of options, but look for the one that doesn't rush you, that doesn't rush things. And they don't drag on either and try and keep things in limbo. You can notice that there's progression, but it's very slow progression, but it's still there. It's the person does open up, but just not like all at once and like, overwhelm you with everything. Choose the option that takes their time. There's movement, there's progression, but it's very slow. It's not in limbo. Things aren't just stuck and not movement. It's just slow movement. They slowly invest. They slowly open up. They take their time. That's the one you want. So out of all these options, choose the one that takes their time, because this one's reliable. Yes, they take a while to get where they're going, but they get there. You'll get there with them. They're reliable. You can depend on them. What is your advice? Out of curiosity, I'm going to shuffle again and I'm going to ask you advice. What time is it? Oh, shnikey. Oh, I've been going for a minute. Oh, I've been going for an hour and a half. Whoops. All right, well, I didn't mean to, but it is what it is. All right, so pulling from the center for your advice, Pisces. Focus on forward movement, for sure. Lifeline to Darlington, what? Something about NASCAR, I don't know. So I just got a notification come across my screen. So, like I said before, focus on forward movement. Just make sure that anybody you deal with, they don't try to keep things stuck and in limbo or try to keep things up in the air. Nope. So make sure they are a very take charge. Make them, how do I put this? You don't want somebody that expects you to do all the everything. You don't want that. You want somebody that's going to put in the effort, right? But focus on things growing and having forward movement and things going in the right direction. You might have to take charge a little bit, but not. Yeah, I don't feel like that's necessarily. I think it's more just focus on things moving forward and just. A lot of times this is a card of move on, or if it's advice, it's usually like move on. Go forward, but in this case, I'm going to say just make sure you focus make sure you're seeing things moving forward in the right direction. And also take time out for yourself. If you need, I don't know, for whoever needs to hear this, if you have not been getting rest, or if you need to heal from some kind of illness or something, or even if it's just anxiety and stuff like that, take the time out you need. Meditate, whatever you got to do. Get more sleep, whatever it is, because you need a rest. And I just got rest stop in my mind. Whoever that needs to hear rest stop, I don't know why that, but anyway, because I saw a car and stop, take a break. What do you think? Rest stop. So yeah, there's that. That's kind of funny. What place has a lot of yellow on it? I think Sheets. The place around me called Sheets. They have red and yellow. I don't know. But I focused on this yellow just now. So if there's a place that's famous for their, what is it, convenience stores, or their rest stops or whatever, and there's a lot of yellow on it, that place, that'll resonate with somebody. And again, I'm noticing all this yellow. And by the way, the yellow, is caution, but it's also happiness. Yellow represents happiness, growth, and caution. So being careful, but being happy. All right, so I think that's it. Are we done? I think we're done. The signs, you have Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, and Libra. On the bottom of the deck, what we got? So avoid these. Okay, let me word that. This is a Sagittarius card. I'm not saying avoid Sagittarius. I'm not saying avoid people who are excited to meet you or be with you, but I am saying avoid players. Somebody who is here for a good time, not a long time. Beware of players. Maybe that's what the yellow is, like the caution, caution against players. Focus on the people who are willing to take their time, and that they show genuine interest, and they talk about the future, and they don't just talk about it. Like, you see them, pay attention to people's actions. Maybe that's the best thing I can say, is pay attention to people's actions, because actions are way better than words. People can blow all kinds of smoke up your ass, but if their actions are aligning with their words, then you can rely on them. They're legit. They're not just a bullshitter. All right, so with that said, some of you all are going to find yourself having a disagreement with somebody in the near future. There's going to be an argument. There's going to be a little bit of a fight. You might deal with somebody who tries to play mind games, so just be aware of that. All right. Somebody who has to win all the time. All right. With that said, thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one.